Our part-time leader has done an hour and a half, so he's off. He reckons he's going down and do an interview down the rooms. Right, that's going to really win him any more credit. So, but if a man coming with a bullet, who he's a bit like Dane Rampy at the Sydney Swans.
No, he's better than that.
He got a run up in the seniors, and everyone thought, yeah, he's got nice ability, but he's going to go back down the twos. But he's just stayed there, and he got very comfortable at the level and now dominating.
I think he's Aaron Black sort of style.
I speak of Soy Mocha Light Schwatta. Wayne Schwass, welcome,
Hello,
Schwatta.
Gaz. Hello, boys.
Great to have you, mate. Looking forward to you ripping the guts out of this one this afternoon.
Well done, Swatter. I think the issue with Swatter going because he goes up and he comes when he goes down. He's starting to treat a few of his contemporaries with contempt. Is he? There's half of boys. I'm
right?
the 1.5 man. I'm nearly in there. Nearly in the ones. I'll come back to the twos, and there's sort of get me a coffee, boys, and Baz. I'll do the when the ball gets near the goals. Just stop talking for me. And
I see.
a bit of that.
They have dropped a bit down on the speed dial, Baz and Brown. Caught up with them.
I'm not surprised, Schwatter. I think you're probably leaving them in your wake a little bit. So,
Metricon Stadium, Swatter. The Gold Coast are hosting Carlton up there. Beautiful Gold Coast at the moment. 4 minutes into the first quarter, I've got Carlton 7 behinds, leading Gold Coast 2.
7 behinds.
7 points.
Right. 1 goal, 1,
Thank
I
you.
reckon. Hey, hold on. I'm fresh and on top of the world. He's just gone with the 7 straight points. Hey, there's a lot happening, of course. This is Melbourne versus North Melbourne, and we've been good enough for our esteemed leader, who only works, let's face it, when he feels like it. He's wandered down to his rooms, down to the North Melbourne rooms. He's got the microphone in hand. I don't know if Ash Chewer's around. Chewer thought he had this gig, but Jim said, move aside, young man. I'll take it from here. Set the scene for us, Jimmy.
Oh, yes, I am down here. It's hard for me to get all the way into the playing rooms because I tend to run into thousands who want to stop me and say, g'day, Jim, you're a legend. Great to see you and all the rest of it. So I managed to get through all of that, Gary, and I'm now down into the inner sanctum. I'm just standing next to Bazza McKenzie. He's a very fine young player, good disposer of the footy. Robbie Tarrant just getting his last-minute preparations done.
What is the theme this week for the North Melbourne on a serious note? What is the theme? You know, obviously another close defeat. What's the theme against the D's? Because you're expected to win by, 45, 50 points.
Well, they've gone into the coach's room now, so I've got to be very quiet because I'm getting told to move and be quiet and come away from here. I'll become Whispering Brian. Spud, don't ask me that. I've been up with you for the last hour and a half. How the hell would I know?
Oh, come on. You would have seen something on the whiteboard in there before you got in there.
No, I don't go into the coach's room until after the game. That's a rule I have. It's not the domain of the president. But, no, we can't worry about who you're playing against for our club, I reckon. We've just got to concern ourselves with being better than we've been. And we've got 2 hours to do it today.
Well, Jim, I wouldn't worry about getting a seat when you get out from the rooms because they can shut the top 2 levels.
Well, Gary,
where are you watching
this
the game
is your
from?
club's home game, so I would have thought you'd be bringing the heat.
Yep, no, not
You're watching the game from the cheer squad,
There
JB?
won't be no heat being bought by Melbourne fans, mate. They refuse to come this far, where are we, west of the MCG.
Well, it's not that far.
Yeah, for them it is.
You go through the tunnel, Gary, it's about another minute and a half.
The Rangy doesn't go through the tunnel.
Oh, come on.
Not this way.
Come on.
Where are you watching the game from, JB?
I am hosting the great Peter Scanlon. So he comes to 1 game a year with us, and we go and spend the day with our great friend. So that's for me. And then Mrs. B and I are going out with a couple of people tonight and having dinner. Can you believe that? Mrs. B's coming to the footy today.
I can't.
It's the first time for the year.
That's how confident they are of a win. Mrs. B's loved that. Where's dinner tonight, Jimmy?
Very good question. St Kilda somewhere. I've managed to strangle her along. So
1 Fitzroy Street, maybe?
Oh, I'll tell you, it'll be down there somewhere, Gary. And I might just see if I can ply her full of a couple and then see if later on I might get the right result. Well, Gary,
You'd want to have a win, Jim.
Gary,
I tell you.
you'd hope just one.
Oh, you want to win.
Since the millennium, you'd hope just one.
That's
So
enough from you.
Come on.
That'll do, Joe.
When the rooms of his football club talking about bowling over his beautiful
Gary, I would have thought.
Come on.
A nice little Sav Blanc or something, and then maybe just see how the
All right, then. All right. Well, good luck to
The
you.
Heath gets your raise, JB.
All right, bye-bye.
Off you go. There he is, the chairman. I'm not sure there have been many chairmen in the AFL doing an interview about their wife and the chances of perhaps getting lucky a little later in the day with them.
From the club rooms.
Couldn't imagine Westy or
Peter Gordon.
Peter Gordon just rolling with that sort of stuff at the moment.